friends, I am Professor Jitendra Zavde. Today we will discuss about the AC voltage controller with the help of two SCRs which is connected parallel in back-to-back configuration. Now what is meant by back-to-back configuration? We have two SCRs and we have connected the anode of one SCR to the cathode of another SCR, and cathode of first SCR will be connected to the anode of second SCR. Means it is called as a back-to-back connection. There are two SCRs which is connected back-to-back to control the AC voltage in the load. So we want to control the speed of the fan or intensity of the lamp. For that we require the AC voltage controller. In our home, we know that when we want to control the speed of the fan, what we'll do, we rotate the regulator. Now here I am trying to explain you the electronics fan regulator circuit which is connected with the help of two SCRs which is connected back to back. Now we know that SCR is a unidirectional device, so it will conduct in only positive half direction. Means for only one half cycle SCR will conduct. Now for controlling the negative half cycle we require another SCR. Means we have two SCRs which is connected back to back for controlling the AC voltage which is flowing through the load. So that is the main purpose of power electronics, to control the energy, to control the flow of current flowing through the load, and in this way the circuit saves the money and we feel that the circuit is the economical circuit. So just by using the two SCR we are controlling the amount of voltage fed to the load, and because of that we will see that the energy fed to the load will be saved, and ultimately the amount that is the bill, electricity bill, will be saved. So saving the electricity bill is the major challenge nowadays. You have seen that now because of the COVID-19 MSCB is sending us lot of electricity bills. So here is a simple task I am giving you by just providing you the solution for controlling your electricity bill by just applying such type of circuit in your house and just to control the energy fed to the load, and we saved a lot of money with the help of this circuit. Now come, I will show you the circuit arrangement for this. Here you can see that your SCR1 is connected over here and SCR2 is connected here. So anode of the SCR1 is connected to the cathode of SCR2, and cathode of SCR1 is connected to the anode of SCR2. Now both are connected to the load. Now in this case the load is the lamp load. So I want to show you two cases. One, the intensity control, and in second case I will show you the speed of the motor control. So for our discussion we have taken the universal motor for controlling the speed of the motor. Now for these two SCRs the gating pulses are generated. Now this circuit which is connected across the UJT relaxation oscillator will be providing the firing pulses to both the SCR to control the energy which is flowing through the lamp. Now I will show you how it works. See here, when I turn on the circuit, what will happen? The lamp will close and the output voltage is around 228 volt, which is a normal voltage, and for that voltage we are getting the AC voltage output. Means both the SCRs are conducting for negative half cycle as well as the positive half cycle. Means for this period SCR S1 is conducting and for this period SCR S2 is conducting. This is the interval of time for which my one device will conduct, and this is the interval of time for which my second SCR will conduct, and both the SCRs will conduct alternately, and I am getting the 50 Hertz output AC voltage from this circuit. Now you can see I have connected a lamp load as a load for demonstration purpose. Now I will show you how the intensity of the lamp will be get control with this help of this circuit. You can observe this. Now I am varying it. As I rotate this knob, what will happen? It will goes on decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. At the same time you can see that, see here, the voltage at the output is around 28 volt, but still my intensity of lamp will be very less, and for that you can observe the waveform which is generated here. Now this waveform, this part is called as the conduction period, whereas this part is called as the firing angle alpha. So alpha, this is called as alpha, this is called as the beta. So alpha plus beta is equal to 180 degree. So means we know that for 50 hertz of AC input, the conduction period and the firing angle total will be equal to 180 degree. So for 180 degree, we are getting the output voltage. See, the intensity of lamp is gradually increasing as I keep on increasing the value of pot. So means what? At different firing angle, I am providing the firing pulses to the gate of the SCR S1 and SCR S2. So as the delay angle increases, the output voltage decreases. As the delay angle decreases, the output voltage increases. Means the firing angle increases, the conduction angle decreases. As the firing angle decreases, the conduction angle increases. And because of that, we are getting the higher value of output voltage and higher value of the conduction current. Now I will show you the motor load. So I have connected motor as another load along with the lamp. So gradually what will happen? The lamp will change the intensity as well as the motor speed will also change. So motor speed is gradually changed from 0 to maximum and it brings to maximum to 0. At the same time, the intensity of the lamp will grow from lower intensity to the higher intensity. So now let us check this. Now you can see, observe the speed of the motor. The motor is running with the maximum speed over here. And the intensity of the lamp is higher. Now I keep on decreasing. At the same time you can observe the output voltage which is generated at the output for output AC voltage of around 198 volts. Now as I keep on increasing my firing angle, you can see my firing angle is increasing. As my firing angle increases, the speed of the motor decreases. Means what? As the conduction angle decreases, the speed of the motor decreases as well as the intensity of lamp is decreases. So you can see here, now the speed of the motor is very less, because I am getting the output voltage which is equal to 64 volt only. So you can see here, this is my conduction angle and this is my firing angle, for which the motor is rotating with the lesser speed and the intensity of the lamp is lower. But as I keep on increasing the value of conduction angle, what will happen? The speed of the motor increases along with the intensity of the lamp is also increases. So you can see from here, see, simultaneously observe the output voltage generated across the load. That's it for today. Today I have shown you the two SCRs connected back to back AC voltage controller circuit with the help of UJT relaxation oscillator used for the triggering of both the SCRs. This circuit is most popular when we want to connect the inductive load for the application. So in our case, inductive load is the motor as well as the resistive load is the lamp. We have connected both the load at the output and I have shown you how the firing angle will affect the output voltage. As the firing angle increases, my conduction angle decreases, and because of that the intensity of lamp decreases and the speed of the motor also decreases. But as the firing angle tends to 0 degree or minimum at 15 degree, what will happen? This motor will run with the maximum speed and the lamp will glow with the full intensity. So that's it for today. Please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Professor Jitendra Zavde's online learning solution. Thank you.